I am still in the process of moving a lot of plants and building the grow room. So here's a little quick update. I brought this guy outside. He's taking up quite a bit of space. I'm thinking of just keeping him outdoors. Here are my Puggly strain 2. Very happy I did the crosses with the Bismarck chocolate long SP, because they're just as productive as the new strain of Puggly. So I think together it's going to be a really nice, powerful new mix. Here's my, I can't get it onto the camera here, the 7-pot Katie tree, and it's got a really big, let's say, outlier. It's quite heavy, so I gave it some support, and it's super productive. I mean, this 7-pot Katie is amazing. I love it. It has really nice pods everywhere, and especially this branch here. I mean, I think I've showed this guy before because I really love him. I repotted quite a few guys. This bubblegum purple Mamba Xxl, quite a mouthful, is starting to show some pods. Unfortunately, quite a small plant because it was root bound and way too small before. Flower and bud pinching didn't really do too much. The orange tiger Taj Mahal though is, I think, quite happy in the rain and really enjoying being rain, having this nice mix of sun rain that we have at the moment. Got a Naga Smoky Rainbow, new guy to the family that was staying at a parents' place for a while. Got the JPEGs and Primo, which have amazing pods. Look online. I've got my new staircase pepper thingy with the Naga Smoky Rainbow here as well. The Carolina Reaper crossed with the 7-pot Dukla, which is from the Chili Chump seed kit that was sold by Fatali.net. 7-pot SR Gigantic. These are really cool, but they started buds way too early, so I think we're gonna have some issues with this guy as well. They're gonna be, I think they're gonna be like runs, like tiny little pods. We'll see. I gave them a big home now. This is the tiny pot Ari Confusion that was from a cutting, and yeah, it really started growing some nice peppers. This is my jalapeno and Thunder Mountain Longhorn cross F1. I'm really excited to see what this is going to look like. The Reaper Thunder Mountain Longhorn I have in hydro indoors are already much bigger because, well, it's hydro. Purple UFO back here producing some pods, even though they're on a nitrogen heavy diet. They seem to be okay with that. I'm not going to pinch these buds at the moment. It's too late in the season to do that, I think, at least here in Berlin. Now the Golden Reaper. My hanging Golden Reaper actually had red Fennel, so red pods. So I'm hoping to actually get some golden ones from this guy. These are all my double buckets. This is a very cheap tube you can get for washing machines. Yeah, and they've got a very generous air gap between the water level in the reservoir and the bottom of the pot. So I think there's no risk of them being overwatered from a relatively large 3-inch net cup, proportional to this, I think, 10-liter pot. Yeah. What is this one again? Is this a, I think this was a, oh yeah, one of my lost tags plants, so we'll see what this is. Father's White, 7-pot Lucy. So here we have the sister, the 7-pot Lucy, with the 7-pot Katie. Obviously transplanted to a different time, so much smaller. But these are not quite as hot as the 7-pot Katie, I'm told. This is, I think it's a guy in the UK, right? And his two daughters are called Lucy and Katie. And so he called them after them, these two peppers. And the 7-pot, no, the Defcon 7, big brown Fennel. And this is my normal Reaper, I think my only normal Reaper, from a seed of my plant from last year, which had a very nice Fennel, so I just wanted to grow that one again. Yeah, what have we got over there? Primo crossed with a Scorpion. Here we've got a really nice collection of these Sugar Rush Peach, and they are huge. And they really look beautiful. I love them. This is a new improved pod size that Chris Fowler brought out, so I got the seeds directly from him from Wales. Very excited about these. 7-pot Nebru, apparently also a very nice 7-pot. So got quite a few 7-pots I think going. We've got the Carolina Reaper crossed with the SRTSL. It stands for something Sarah something, I forgot. But it's this has got one of the most amazing tails I've ever seen, at least on the pictures, so I'm really hoping this is going to pull through. This very long boy is a Gator Jigsaw Purple. can see the little gator there. And yeah, I mean, it's happy enough. It's just a bit tall. I hope it's going to bush out at some point. Yeah, we've got an orange primer over there in the corner. You can't really see it. This guy is the big mustard mama, and we have you can see the Fennel. That's the mustard mama, right? And this one is another unknown one, unfortunately, but it's bringing out pods slightly elongated. Yeah, let's see what they are. This is a really cool purple chinense. They ripen to purple. That's why I crossed it with the Reaper, with the golden Reaper, but with the red Fennel. Anyways, let's see how that works out. Reaper's Puggly out to Purple Beach. The mouthful, amazing pods. I'm really looking forward to them with these, and I love the leaves on them. It's the same as this guy over here. He was super unhappy for a while, had no new growth, and I pulled away the runs, the little tiny pods, and I think that gave him a little shot up, and it grew more. Yeah, and let's see. We've got the first gator jigsaw yellow scorpion. What is it called? No, Gage's giant ghost scorpion yellow. So first peppers arriving there. You can see it's got like that little, like we just saw in the big mustard mama Fennel, the top being, you know, like a little tail. So there's quite a few starting, so I'm very excited about that. And the plant must be 1.60 meters high or something as well. One of these monsters. They're all in the autopod system here. I got to refill this actually. I protected it from the sun to not give them a hot soup, but nutrient solution that is at an alright temperature. And this is the Jiao number 7. Very excited about this as well, because the pods are just huge, bigger than I actually expected. And it's one of those early starting producers, and so I know that these guys are going to be ready in an okay time of the year to actually maybe produce a second batch, and you already have little tiny peppers starting. CGN 19198. This is the capsicum maximium. Really nice bush. I'll give it a little bit of support so it's not on the ground, and you have the first berries here happening. I want to cross these with the in the pots hanging there from the balcony. Those are 3 out of 4 are different ricotas, capsicum pubescens, and they can cross actually with the maximium. So I'm going to be doing that. And here we've got the orange habanero, as always, crazy productive. And so I really should have done more habanero, but I get too excited about the other types. We've got some ripe ones down there. And one of my favorite Fennels again is this, the brown, what do you call it? Bismarck chocolate, yeah. So, God, look at that wrinkliness. I mean, these look mean. And there are so many more coming. I mean, they really grow in clusters. Like a crazy super hot that actually grows in clusters. I don't know if it's related to the Bucciolochia, but it could be, eh? I just put this one from the balcony down here. It's my chill to pin. Got the first ripe pods here, but lots of little green ones everywhere. It's a really nice bush. We've got the first Nepalese bell coming in as well, over here. Here's the other tree that must be 1.80 meters or something. Yeah, this is the Zing. I've got it somewhere. Where is it? There, tiny peppers with a big tail. Yeah, and that's about it. That's the dark Thai coming along very nicely. Here we've got some nice Bangalore whippet's tail. We've got the Cardinacea USA growing quite well as well. Euphoria and Aribibicusano. Look at this one. This is the craziest bush I have. And you have all these peppers popping out everywhere. They're not that big, but there's so many of them. And my favorite, actually, one of the colors at the moment. Look at this. This is the Yaki Blue Fawn. My God, it is so freaking beautiful. I love it. But I'll stop here, otherwise it's going to be too long. I mean, there's more peppers everywhere, but for another video.